What's good, YouTube? DM Gaming here, guys. Man, got some interesting information that I saw from I saw it on my Facebook. All right, and it could lead to a possible leak. I ain't gonna call this a leak. I would just say, well, I guess I don't know, whatever you want to call it, a possible leak, some detailed information or whatever. But on Bama Picks, and this was on my Facebook, took a screenshot of it, sent it. I posted it in the communities tab. So, anyway, I wanted to do a really, really short update or brief kind of discussion about it. Alabama's $1 million band will be featured in the new EA Sports College Football 25 video game. Listen to this. For their traditional pregame, which we know that, but here's the kicker. And halftime formations. Okay. So my question is, are we gonna see a halftime show in college football? I remember talking, I don't know if I was talking to some of my coworkers about it or I talked about it in one of the videos, but I mentioned how, them bringing the identity of the schools to the forefront. Okay. What are they going to do for halftime? Are they, I really doubt they sit there and have you sit there and watch a band perform at halftime. But it's possible that while the band is playing, that they're talking about the game at halftime. All right. Does that make sense? So, how you can watch a game and you're sitting there, the band's playing in the background and then they're talking about the game. They're flashing stats. They're flashing these, what do you call it? Highlights and stuff like that. You get what I'm saying? So I wanted to take a look at 2014's halftime show. So let's watch this real quick and listen in.
Half of football remaining. The Tigers with a touchdown lead.
We've played 30 minutes. Glad to have you with us on the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 halftime show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. David Pollack and I here in the studio to break down everything that just happened in your game. A tight, hard-hitting, low-scoring affair.
Great affair.
This
Great.
Is right,
you can say it like it is.
This is right in your wheelhouse, Pollack. I mean, this is exactly in your comfort zone.
No, absolutely. I mean, you like to see people flying around. You like to see defenses dictating to offenses and make them play on our terms. And it's fun to watch. It's something that every great defense prides themselves on tackling. You didn't see very many missed tackles in the first half that led to big plays, and try to limit those big plays. And when they do get down towards the red zone, make people kick field goals. And that's how you see dominant defenses year in and year out, and that's what we're seeing today.
Just about ready to start the second half. We're going to watch all the games around the country, including some coaches who like to sample the surface that they're playing on. I'll keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the cafeteria. You want some turf? Some AstroTurf or anything?
Yeah, if they've got some, I'll chew on that in the second half. Here's the second half for you to chew on with Brad and Kurt.
Okay, so does that make sense how I can see them? First of all, if you don't bring anything remotely close to this back, it's a failure for the halftime show. You got to bring some heat after bringing something like that. But at this point, they kind of flash some highlights and stuff like that. And now you're looking at after, they're showing the stats and stuff, maybe in the background, maybe they put the stats over here or they put a picture in picture and maybe you see, their band doing the halftime performance or something to that degree. I don't know how they're going to work it out, but for them to sit here and say, and halftime formations, okay, that means that that there's something there for the halftime show. There is something there. Now, the beauty of this is the next deep dive is over presentation. So we should be able to find out what will be like a halftime show or anything like that. Also remember, like after the halftime kickoff, after the third opening kickoff of the second half, they would flash and kind of show stats from around the area and things like that. But I thought this was really cool. And looking back, it's crazy because I hadn't seen the halftime show since last time I played 2014. But it's really cool to see, like, dude, That's really cool. But it also leaves something to be desired. Hence, maybe the bands. You see the bands marching in the picture-in-picture kind of deal while they're flashing stats and talking about the first half of game. That could be a very real possibility. Maybe instead of them rolling, maybe they do
Halftime show presented
like
by-
right here, maybe you do see the band on the field, maybe they do show some highlights and stuff like they doing right here. But then once they get to the stats, I mean, because those stats were up there, the stats started at 48 and the stats stayed on the screen like over 20, 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. There's a lot of dead time right here where they're talking, yes, but they could be showcasing something on the screen. Perfect opportunity for them to showcase the band. Now, what it makes me wonder is this may be Alabama's halftime show. Is somebody else going to have a different halftime show? You know what I'm saying? There's some famous bands out there and things like that. So I'm wondering, are they gonna go that route? I'm gonna go, and I probably should have did it before the video, but it's fine, because it says their traditional pregame and halftime formations. So I want to go and look and see what that is, and I don't know, man, and see what it is that they could possibly be doing at halftime. Of course, marching, we get that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm super excited, man. I'm super excited. This means that there's something going on at halftime aside from the old school Madden, halftime show or just nothing. College football's halftime show has always been unique, and that's fun to see. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section down below. Stay tuned later this evening for the playbook breakdown, okay? It's offense today. Y'all like offense. So till next time, y'all, thanks for watching. Peace.
EA Sports. It's in the game.